Hello, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. We're going to start by pulling your symbols. This is going to be a reading for the next 3 months. We're going to see the energies around things, what's coming, what's leaving. I want to pull a month for the number. We're going to look into numerology meaning for that one. And then I'm going to pull an astral house and to see where the changes are happening. And towards the end, I'm going to pull some tarot to get clarity for month by month energies. And also we have some oracle guidance for you here. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. I hope you will enjoy this one. And if you have been here for a while, haven't subscribed, or you go on to enjoy this message, go ahead and hit subscribe. It's the best way to receive more of these kind of videos. Okay. I usually don't start with a cup when I pull symbols, but it just told me to pull it up right away. There's a chunk of money showing up here for you. I feel like this is actually towards the 3rd month it's showing. And I feel that you are actually maybe even knocking on multiple doors, and the last one, maybe last resort, is going to pay off. This can be about relationships too. Maybe this is actually showing you who's enemy, who's friend, who's foe. Maybe you're asking for help from people. And I kind of feel, even if you are not in maybe the negative situation, you're asking for help. This is basically helping you to understand who's going to be there for you. I see there's a warrior. I don't know if you can see him, white beard. He's wearing a helmet. He has a spear in his hand and he has his shield right there. This is the 2nd month, and you can be the elder warrior here who knows the war, who knows how to fight. Maybe you don't really have that strength of a young person anymore. However, you have a very valuable information, which will probably help you act very wisely in this battle that you're stepping in, because we have here a frying pan, a trouble, or kind of like an accusation coming forward. Even if you're not like the old wise warrior here, maybe you already know the intentions of the other party. This can be suggesting that become aware of it, do not fall victim to it. And also I feel the energy here is defend yourself as much as possible with your knowledge, okay, the experience that the wisdom that you already have. We have a lily here, spiritual love. This can be you maybe finding your spiritual love. This can also be someone coming into your life, forming this spiritual connection with you, which either way is a good connection. Crown, honor, and respect will come to you. So that's why I feel like that trouble or accusation is because you are about to maybe gain this honor and respect. And this can be the last resort that they're trying to hit you with, but I don't feel like you're going to fall victim to that. We have the 4-leaf flower, great and good fortune. August is the number 8, which is material satisfaction. So there's a saying like it gets worse before it gets better type of energy, but I don't feel like it's overall that. It is some things are going to come to surface. Maybe these are the trouble, the accusation can be coming from a person that you truly trust with your future, but might be a person that is not really serving you. And that will out them. Okay, just pay attention to those things rather than beating yourself up. As soon as I said that, there's the younger man dealings or relationships with the younger men. This can be someone younger than you, meaning maybe 1 year younger than you. It doesn't have to be like 10 years, 20 years. Or this can be someone acting really immaturely. Okay, that's why I feel like this accusation might be coming from that kind of mentality. Guaranteed success either way that you will have in this situation. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Yeah, maybe you trust this person is not going to betray you, but they cannot hold themselves. And it seems like it's about career. Maybe something that you have already built in a material sense. They might try to attack it, but it's going to out them basically. And what we see here, there are 2 pathways in the first month. One, you're setting off to that pathway, which will lead you to a highway that you're not dealing with the bottom drama right here. You can see like there are two people splitting, like one is falling onto this part, the other one is falling on the other part. It seems like there are people right there, they are really like struggling to stand up. And maybe if you go down their pathway, when you merge with them, you're going to be exposed to the same situation. What you're doing is the path is leading you to a higher place and a higher environment. When I say high, it means energetically. If you ever seen the energetic scale by Dr. Hawkins, Power versus Force, I think from that book, there's an energetic scale that he has there, like enlightenment, love, joy, fun. Those kind of feelings are on a high level. And I feel like you can stay there, or this can be kind of looks like a building to me. And if you're getting something on a higher floor of a building, maybe it's time to go ahead and accept that, because that is going to remove you out of the drama of these people. Another thing here, I feel maybe 5 of Wands moment. These people are pushing, pulling each other, but they don't really do anything. Okay, they look like there's a competition, a conflict, but they're just not doing anything at all. Okay, so, and I feel like Scorpio, this time is for you to be really effective and get things done. So you might not really have much time to spend try to fix these people or teach them something. That high road is going to lead you to a joyful path, first of all. The second of all, I don't know if you can see someone here. There's a person, like this is the legs, there's a microphone in their hand, and walking onto a stage. Okay, so instead of spending your energy with dealing other people's drama, it seems like when you put it to yourself, to your work, you're going to step onto a stage that you're going to be able to maybe mentor people. I see there are 2, 3 maybe legal paper. This can be mentoring opportunities coming forward. Maybe the opportunity of speaking can be something like that as well. I see there is a pathway. This keeps showing here very big. That's why I want to point it out. And if you can pursue that, it is going to start within the second month, an outside offer coming in and winding into something that will continue till the 3rd month timeline, or maybe even help you go through. If this is like a river, that we take it as a river and a waterfall here, it is going to take you to like a different rivers. Water is like a flow, a passion of yours is going to start to happen as well. Okay. I see in your heart space, there's kind of like a moon. It's not exactly crescent moon here. You can see this is the phase I felt that the moon is getting illuminated. Not eliminated, illuminated. So the thing is, whatever is hidden, the moon represents the hidden things, and that is going to start coming to light. Even though in the face value, maybe you're looking at things, it's not really showing up the way, because I see like there are people appearing within the 3rd month timeline. They're wearing masks, they're wearing clothing. There's a dog right here, someone loyal to you, but still you're starting to see things, even if they keep wearing their masks. Okay, because this age that we're stepping in is the age of Aquarius, which is the age of enlightenment. And you can see like on the news all around us, the social media, and connects everything and everywhere together now. So all the information out there, yes, we need to have discernment to pick and choose from which one actually makes sense and real. But not all conspiracy theories are actually conspiracies that we tend to find out today. So I feel, Scorpio, you are highly intuitive. You're one of the highest intuition zodiac, and you're already feeling who's wearing a mask. You're already seeing it. So the moon getting illuminated slowly is telling you to trust that instinct. And while you're making decisions, when you're choosing people, when you're talking to people, when you're telling them your secrets, who you're choosing to tell your secrets to. And what happens is it's not going to take too long for their masks to fall off. This is not, I don't really want to put negative energy into things, but this is coming so you can be aware of who's creating the drama so you can get them out of your life, or you step away from them so you can actually get to like a peaceful moments here. Towards the end of the third month, there's a new pathway opening. You're getting led to a beautiful new horizon here. I see there's a chunk of money. This can be also something that is going around money, about money. Maybe there's something that you want and somebody else wants to take it away. You're being humanistic here. Maybe you're feeling like we're all brothers and sisters that we need to share, but they might have a greedy attitude. And that's why I said like the younger man can be that person, that the younger humans go, the more selfish they are, because it's a survival mechanism. So this doesn't mean this person maybe has negative intentions, but they might have their own, trying to protect themselves. So that's why it is good to be aware who's enemy, who's foe, and also take cautions, take action. Okay, because I told you there's a pathway leading here. Maybe someone's going to try to take that glory away from you. So be aware of that. And there's a chunk of money I told you showing up. There's a man with a big nose right under it. You can see he's smiling. His eyes are closed. For some of you, this can be maybe like someone lending you something, a smiling big man, maybe an authority figure, or I felt a little bit inheritance energy here, maybe an uncle or like someone, a grandfather might be also maybe have left you something already that you're not aware, that you might get your hands on that thing. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see that your energy field is intact. There are two people putting their minds together. I see letter S, F, C. Samantha, Faith. C can be Carrie. I'm trying to think of a name. It doesn't have to be initials. San Francisco. Yep. So there's a tears of joy falling out of it. And I feel like San Francisco has that. I don't know if it still does have that vibe, but when we look at like old vibes of it, it was actually the center of this peace movement, I think during the 50s and 60s. And it can be, that's why I feel like there's a peaceful moment happening here. You're coming together with someone who you are focusing on, like bringing peace to an environment, putting your heads together, or praying for something, prayer for someone, which the whole world right now in this timeline, we need those kind of like energetic changes too. So it can be like a praying partner that you're finding, meditation, or and you're bringing your minds together. And this actually has a butterfly effect, as you can see. First, your surroundings, and then maybe even this other part of your life, it is going to get affected. So if you're manifesting something with somebody, this is like happening, the timeline wise, it's starting within the first month and it's going all around. So you're not letting go of this person and they're not letting you go. So it's affecting your whole energy, all around energy. So if you have someone, or if you don't have anyone, we can also start manifesting together as well for the New Year's. Comment down below, say I am manifesting my dream, and so we pray for you. I pray all the time, so I send you prayers as well. But it's about a community work, I feel here, maybe partnership work that you're doing, or maybe you're figuring out who you're compatible with, that you can work together with, or who will be your enemy. I told you, like enemy or friend in the long term. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go month by month. This is the past. The teamwork makes the dream work. Within the first month, it seems like you're gonna start it with this mindset of, I have made things happen with a team in the past, so I'm gonna try to pull together that again. Or another thing here with, okay, this energy I feel. I had all these little stones here, but I have baby cats now, kittens they're called. They steal them, they play ball with them. So I removed all of those stuff here. The stars wish fulfillment. It seems like here this is the thing. Three of Pentacles can indicate teamwork makes the dream work. You're collaborating with other people. You have collaborated in the past. You have your results now. Maybe you have shared a lot of things with others, but now it's time to stop sharing that. Four of Pentacles, that's why I feel like Four of Pentacles is not a negative here during the now. This is actually protecting your information, your creations. If this is anything that requires maybe like being hidden from others, so it is something unique that you might not want to share all the details with others. That's why I feel like you're holding on really tightly in the moment and being frugal, holding on and protecting what you have created. Okay, this can have the devil energy come forward. Now I'm feeling because you created something, you work with some, you couldn't work with others, and there was competition. Maybe they revealed the secrets, because this has also secrecy. We have the rose right there under the rose. Sub rosa, I think, indicates in Latin under the secret. So you worked in secret missions, or maybe told people that this is a secret mission, but they just spoke about it. Now you're holding back because of that past negative experience. And that's probably something that is hurting your outcome as well, because you're holding back your energy to create other things right now. But the Hermit tells me that this is your wisdom moment. You're learning something out of this experience, so you can actually create more resources for yourself. And with that resources, within the first month's energy, you're going to get inspired, take inspired action, necessary action, and with the hope that you're carrying inside of you, you're going to manifest your wish and desire. So whatever has happened in this teamwork or coming together with the people happened for a good reason. Okay, it happened so you will learn something new. This doesn't mean that you didn't know who to trust, because sometimes the people are not the same people that we know. Like the energies can change. As soon as you change your mind, universe might throw someone from the past or from the future. Maybe you're going to come across all the time. Maybe no one ever lied to you all your life long, but as soon as you start to do something different, someone who has that kind of like a capability comes in front of you. It's about you learning a lesson from it, and what I see with the Hermit is you're gaining a lot of wisdom from that experience, and that will lead to your wish fulfillment. And the wish is going to lead in the second month, I feel here, forming a community, creating a legacy, wealth. It also says inheritance. Maybe when your wish gets fulfilled, it is going to start attracting more into your life. And one of the more can be this inheritance, like unexpected income coming into your life. Okay, what we will do with that is you're going to create massive change. Wheel of Fortune is luck, fortune, destiny, and also it's the change, the cycle of life. The wheel keeps turning and the life keeps changing. But this time you're going to, I feel like we have a lot of books here, and sword kind of reminds me of a pen, because sword is logic. And they're all reading books from information, from experience. You're going to start to note those down now. Now you're going to start making this, in this changing environment, in this changing climate, you're going to start to make very informed decisions, okay? And this can first lead you towards, I feel with the Four of Swords, a moment of taking a break and contemplating, trying to solve the problems through logic, but also you can get that logical insight when your mind is clear. So we have here Four of Swords in the second month's future energies, that you're going to, after you start the changes coming, you might want to take a break, okay? And taking a break will free you from whatever is holding you back. And maybe you're going to change your perspective about that. You're not trapped where you are, and you can do whatever you want to do. This is just a mental restraint that you have. We also have here King of Wands. This will give you courage to take massive action and get massive, beautiful results. What happens when you get that results is beautiful, because we have Three of Cups here, being surrounded by genuine friends, family, celebrating the harvest, your victory, your success with them. So either way, when you are slowing down, it means that this is actually happening, so you can accelerate into the future and get things done really fast with inspired action, inspiration coming to you rather than forcing and pushing yourself. Okay, so also I told you there's like something maybe you're feeling like mentally holding you back. You're going to overcome that as well in this process. Let's see the third month's energy, what it has to say. I'm going to do again past, present, and the future. Okay, you're starting with the Three of Cups, friendship, abundance, celebration, end of harvest, and inviting people over, sharing the resources, the abundance coming into your life, maybe throwing a, I want to say birthday party, Scorpio, even though it's not your birthday. The third month is the March time. We have Aries. March, April. No, March is, I think, Pisces. Yes, and Aries. Maybe the end of it. So, this can be celebration of someone's birthday who's a Pisces or Aries during that time. And also, maybe it is your like a rebirth celebration, okay? Let's see, we have the Hermit coming right after that. You almost have the same cards coming twice here. This can be too much fun, pushing you to rest your mind, pushing to rest your body maybe. But either way, like meditation, inner light, retreat, going on a retreat, and there's a star in your lantern that symbolizes that you are already manifesting your heart's desire. Maybe too much celebration is going to lead you towards, okay, I made this thing happen once through meditation, prayer. Now the second thing, the third thing that I want, I'm going to go back to that mood and pull that information from this deep down, whatever is in there. I feel like you're not going to be able to get the first thing that you need right away. But when you look past it, Five of Cups actually tells you that this glass is not half empty or half full. It's your perspective changes the situation. Someone might betray you. Someone might not really, you might not get the exact results that you want. This can be maybe if you're purchasing a car, you might not find the same exact color that you want, that kind of like a disappointment as well. But this is overall about emotional, okay, situations that you feel. I want to pull one more card here, but we have Chariot, forward momentum, overcoming obstacles because you are strong, you're powerful, you're not going to back down because one thing didn't really go the way you want it to be. You're going to move forward, maybe cancel the order and order again from another place. So either way, you're defending your territory, okay? You're going for what you asked for, and maybe even there's a better deal waiting for you. Ten of Swords is something negative that doesn't serve you anymore is leaving your life. That can be the disappointment moment as well. Maybe something that you have trusted while you're working this hard on your projects, on the things in your hand or your relationships. Someone might want to go out and say, you know what, I don't want to go with that thing. Maybe you stand your ground, you protected this person and they're not showing up for you. But what happens is Chariot and the Nine of Pentacles tells me that you're better off and you're better off to a better start, because Nine of Pentacles, you can see that she's actually enjoying this beautiful garden of hers. She has a falcon in her hand, extremely powerful animal creature, and she is actually controlling that, meaning that you have amazing power and you're leaving one castle behind, another castle that we have here, and you're going towards another castle that really belongs to you. Okay, maybe you have been hanging around the environments that are not really accepting you, and that can be fine. Maybe leaving that what you're used to is going to be also a little harder. But either way, I feel like you have a lot of resilience and the power to let go of what doesn't serve you anymore, okay? And right away get back on the horse and get to where you belong. I see the stars, many of them here right away. He has a star on his crown, and Pentacles have all the stars. We have a star in the lantern. Star is a wish fulfillment. So either way, everything is really working out for you, okay? Like what he does is he has a star on top of his head in his mind. So he's focused on the outcome of the desire that he has rather than focusing on what's not working, what's working. Okay, because everything happens for a reason. I'm going to pull an Akashic tarot card here. This is actually a different type of tarot card, so I'm going to get some help from the guidebook. We have a karmic trench coming for you with 4 scrolls. Scrolls come up to the swords energy. However, the meanings are not really exactly the same, which we have a 4 swords already come forward for you, which suggests that you are you should be resting when you're not coming up with a solution or there's no action to take. Rest your mind. The karmic trenches actually reveals a difficult pattern in your life, a pattern of self-defeating feelings, thoughts, and actions that you have brought forward from previous incarnations. You return to this life with the intention of breaking this karmic pattern, but you got pulled into the old thoughts and behaviors. You have been digging yourself deeper into a karmic trench that gets harder and harder to escape. This pattern is not unknown to you. You recognize it in your relationships, in your jobs, and certainly in your beliefs, behaviors, and responses. Every time you notice yourself making an old choice that digs you deeper into your karmic trench, you can change your mind and your actions. This will require your conscious effort every step of the way, but with your commitment to making changes every day, you can dig yourself out, which I felt this kind of energy. I told you there's something that you're used to is changing. That's why you might have these fluctuations of like letting go, feeling trapped, but defending yourself. Maybe that was your normal. Now this is changing, and maybe you try to get back to what's normal, but it's not really what your soul desires. That's why it is important to be aware, okay? Instead of being reactive, being responsive is important. Understanding, pausing, reflecting, understanding, and then being responsive. Let's see your life coaching. We had a journey here. You're learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. And that's exactly how life goes. When you recognize the gift, the challenge actually disappears. I think there's a comedian called Jim Carr. I heard him saying that everything comes into your life as a problem is something actually requires your attention. When you start putting the attention and start to resolve the problem, it actually goes away. Don't take it as a problem. Take it as I'm lacking attention on this field, in this area. Okay, then it just removes the weight off your shoulders. First of all, let's see your affirmation for during this time. We have I acknowledge and express my emotions with ease and grace. Maybe that's your challenge for within the next 3 months. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to leave some more videos here for you to enjoy, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.